left. Single back. Fike in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's got a man open. Complete to Isaiah Sategna for the first down. He'll get it up to the Fayetteville 39-yard line. Nice play, nice protection by that Fayetteville front.
I mean, Pat, that's what he does. I mean, he's going to Oregon, Pat. I mean, he's going to be an Oregon Duck. So you notice, that program and what it does. But also, too, Pat, he's just a phenomenal athlete. So he's doing what he needs to do on the big stage.
4 wide. And looks like we're going to get a dead ball.
Why are they stopping the clock, Pat? I really don't understand this.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
I mean, everybody is. They stopped the clock. The clock didn't need to stop.
Four wide by the Bulldogs. Fike in the shotgun. Sets her single back. Fike.
No, get out of it, Blake. Get rid of it.
Break it, and he's just going to throw it away.
Good play, Blake.
Going to be a flag down. Let's see what we got here.
Did he get a face mask? Or a lineman downfield?
Let's sort this out. It's going to be on Fayetteville. That's going to be a big penalty on the Bulldogs. It's going to bring up second down.
About 25, Pat.
And
22.
Ball's back at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. There's a give to Setzer. He's going to be stopped by a host of Rams of Owasso. So that's going to bring up second down. And you just can't have, you hate to have those type of plays when you get a big-time positive first down and then the very next play you're going back almost the same amount of yards that you picked up.
Mm-hmm. We just got to
second down, 25.
Make this play count. We just need to make this play count right here.
Fike takes the snap. He's got a man over the middle. Complete is Sategna. He's going to drink it. He's going to be brought down at the Owasso 40-yard line. Great answer. I mean, I tell you what, that was great protection. And the past couple passing attempts, the Bulldog front, they've held serve against that defensive line of Owasso.
Yes, Pat. That's what he does, Pat. He does. He's a hell of a receiver, Pat. He is one of the best, Pat. He is one of the best at this.
Trips right, Fike shotgun.
Oh.
Espino single back. Sategna on the left side, short side of the field on the island. Fike will take the snap. He'll drop back.
In the middle.
He's got a man over the middle.
Oh, you got to be.
Intended for, I believe that's Hayes Robinson. Slightly behind him on that.
Oh, yes, Pat. If he hit him a little bit early, Pat, all he was doing is just getting over the middle linebacker. He was trying to drop back into the zone in the middle, but no, Pat, he was.
Middle of the field wide open.
Yeah, it was wide open, Pat. There's some holes in this defense, Pat, and I think we're gonna figure out and get our best players in those holes.
Bulldogs, 4 wide. Single back. Fike takes the snap. He's gonna just eat it. That time just brought too many. And then could the Fayetteville front block?
Oh yeah, Pat. That was he had a lot of time, Pat. I mean, but I'm still liking the time that the Fayetteville offensive line is giving him.
Right.
I mean, if he's able to get this much time for the rest of the night and hopefully more in the third and fourth quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 16, ball on the 46 of Owasso. Trips right. Single back, Fike in the shotgun.
Then a cover 2, Pat. We're looking for something kind of over the middle. So let's see if we can get Haynes in that same position right there.
8 on the play clock. Fayetteville's got to get something off. Looks like they're just going to hold up and
we're going to take a timeout.
Get a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they're going to do. Want to talk things over. Trailing 21-7 with 8:15 to go here in the quarter. Ball on the Wausau 46-yard line. And what would be the strategy if you're Coach Wilkerson and that offensive staff for this particular play, 3rd and 16?
I mean, Pat, he dialed up a 25-yard play. Let's see what he can get right here and try to get us in a position to be successful. I mean, Pat, if we have a good play right here, we might be in 4-down territory. So let's see if we have an opportunity to make this a positive play. Maybe get the first down. We'll get close to it, but I think we're in 4-down territory.
Right. Fayetteville really needs this play, Anthony, if not to maybe score on this drive, but, choose some clock and, like you say, play that field position game.
Yes, Pat. This is a field position football game. I mean, there's some minds working on that sideline right now, Pat, and I'm going to be honest with you. I like our football staff. I think we have a capability of competing and doing what we need to do because they know Mr. Blankenship over there has this football team ready to go.
Right.
So this is a meeting of the minds. We have a young gun up and coming like Casey Dick that's that's Bill Blankenship is one of his heroes. So it's different.
Bulldogs break the huddle. As Coach Wilkerson, the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach for the Bulldogs, has had his worries with quarterback Bladen Fike, saying just a few more things to the senior. As the Bulldogs will come out, trips right. Espino will be the single back. Fike will be in the shotgun. Down the short side of the field, flanked out. Satania. And they're making
what happened?
What's going on here?
What happened, Pat? Blake Fike's coming in. I think they're bringing in Jack Lindsay. Something happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't even have a chance to warm up, Pat. So
Drake Lindsay will be in the lineup at quarterback, replacing Bladen Fike. 3rd and 16 ball on the 46-yard line. 8:15 to go. Trips right. Lindsay with the snap. Little screen pass, and it just out of the reach of Espino. I know that was Setzer, the intended receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. As Fayetteville's punt team will come out. Make a note of that. I want to find out what happened on that play that Mr. Fike had to come out.
I don't know, Pat. I was trying to see if he had his helmet knocked off or something like that, but I didn't see anything like that. So I don't know. Something happened.
Satania back to punt for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Nice high punt. Will be fair caught at the 11-yard line of Owasso.
And, Pat, this is what you're trying to do, Pat. I mean, you want them to go as far as they have to go. And hopefully, we can kind of do better at tackling, Pat. I mean, we had some issues right now. They get the ball out real quick, but we're not making tackles. So hopefully we try to take an opportunity to get off the block a lot more so we can get in a position to make the tackle. So we need to shed the blocks and try to see if we can make some tackles.
Bulldogs have to get something going defensively. I mean, 3 possessions for Owasso, 3 scores, and for the most part with relative, ease. I mean, Fayetteville's secondary is going to have to, tackle a little bit better. As you say, Mr. Thomas, his 2 long runs were due to missed tackles in the secondary. So tackling is going to have to really, really, really hone up if you're Coach Chicken Davis and that Fayetteville defense.
Oh, yeah, Pat. Owasso's not doing anything, extraordinary.
Right.
I mean, they're taking advantage of their athletes, getting the ball in their hands as quickly as they possibly can. And they have a strategy on it, but what it is our tackling has been very, very bad.
Owasso will come out at their own 11-yard line. Havens in the shotgun. Twins left. Motion. He's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down. He's going to lose a couple on the play. Maybe a yard. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now put it back at the 10. 7:50 and counting here in the first half. Rams up 21-7 over Fayetteville. Twins left. Havens in the shotgun. Single back. He'll get motion left.
Bring the 4-man front. Let's get up.
Havens a little
Come
swing
on.
pass
Oh,
on the left
yes.
side. That's going to be played really nice, and I believe that was Fields on the tackle.
Yes, Pat. He's going to have
Caden
to.
read that real nice.
I mean, he's going to have to, Pat. They're going to try to get him in space because they know he's going to have to run a long way,
Right.
you know. And him running a long way, 1 or 2 cuts, you know, give him an opportunity of taking it the distance. So they're doing what they have to do to get the ball in their guys' hands as fast as they can.
Too tight set. Havens. And looks like we're going to get a dead ball.
Did he move the ball forward?
What do we got here? It's going to be 5.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, they moved the ball forward.
Oh, ball at the 10. 3rd and 11. Or 2nd and 3rd and 11. Havens. He's
Come on,
gonna
get
drop
home,
back.
PJ.
He's got a man deep over the middle. And that's going to
Oh.
be a good coverage defended on the play. I believe that's Braylon Palmer.
Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Palmer. You know, he's going to be another one that's going to be
Nice
playing
coverage.
outside.
Fans wanted pass interference. Was that pass? It didn't look like it.
I
Just
mean,
looked like good coverage.
Pat, the ball was extremely short. There was no way. I mean, maybe if the receiver would have came back for the ball and he'd have gotten away, but, Pat, that was just great coverage.
Owasso set to punt. There's the snap. High punt. Be short.
Oh, yeah.
Peters going to take a favorable roll and be inside the Owasso 30-yard line. Will be down at the 27 where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. And you keep talking about field position. This is the best. Fayetteville is going to have to get something out of this. Great defensive stand is that's the first one, and they had to have that, Anthony. The first stop of the game. Maybe you get in some rotation, or you bring in big guy, Mr. Powell, on
Hey,
this
Pat,
drive and pound away.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay consistent. I mean, yes, I know you want to, take advantage of that opportunity, but, Pat, this is a long game. I mean, I know we're up 2 touchdowns, but, Pat, we have wonderful field position, the best field position we had in the whole game. I mean, and this is what you get when you put them in bad field positions.
Bulldogs 4 wide, single back. Fike in the shotgun. He'll take the snap.
Get rid of it.
He'll step up. He's going to scramble and just get down, maybe get a yard out of the play, down to the 26-yard line. Got something out of it.
Yeah,
he's been really good with it, keeping his feet moving tonight. And even goes back to last week, just understanding pocket awareness a lot better.
I mean, Pat, he's had some bullets coming at him, man. I mean, he's had some big guys. And I think they led by Chris McCullen over there, number 2. I mean, he's a man. I mean, they have some phenomenal athletes over here at Owasso, but Chris McCullen is one of them.
5 wide. Fike takes the snap.
Good play.
Oh, man, wide
not
open
looking for
over
the
the
ball,
middle.
man. I mean, he's not looking for the ball, Pat. I mean, I don't know what Hayes is looking for, but he's not
Is that
looking for
Mr.
the
Robinson?
ball. Yeah, he's not looking for the ball.
Wide open. I mean, they're not respecting him tonight. Just being blatantly honest, he could have a big night.
I mean, I kind of said that earlier, Pat, that they're going to be keying on our 2 outside receivers. He can have a
He's
phenomenal
up
night.
3rd and 9, Twins left. Fike in the shotgun. 6:23 to go. Here in half. Bulldogs down 21-7. 9 on the play clock. Fike will take the snap. Espino on the give. He'll cut it back up the middle. And he's going to pick up enough for a first down, but there's a little laundry down right at around the 29-yard line.
From that side over there, Pat, it looks like it's
that-
going to be offsides on them.
Would
But
that
I
be
don't
an
know.
offsides?
Depends on what flag he's throwing. Everybody has their responsibility.
My
So
goodness.
let's see if it was offsides or they
My
call it legal motion.
goodness.
I wish they'd have blown that play dead.
My
You're calling on the
goodness.
offense.
You don't
blow it
want to
dead,
say
what they call-
anything,
What they call
but-
a holding call?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. That's fine, Pat.
We got to
That's
get
fine.
better,
Oh, yeah.
officials. You're not seeing it on both sides. There was a clip in the first quarter there.
Man, hey,
with
this
Blake.
is big-time football, Pat. I mean, if they didn't call it, it didn't happen.
Brings up 3rd down and 14
time-
for Fayetteville at the
time
31-yard line of the Rams of Owasso. 6:06 and counting. Bulldogs will break the huddle. Twins left. Fike in the shotgun.
We have some opportunities right here, Pat. It looks good. Looks real good.
Takes a snap. He'll double pump.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Incomplete. Intended for Isaiah Satania and broken up right there at the last minute.
It's going to get there, Pat. It's
By
going
a
to
young
get there.
man from Owasso.
I think they're going to go for it, Pat.
Good deal. It was Jake Adams on the defensive play for the Rams. Fayetteville will go for it. 4th and 14, 5:51 in the half. They'll break it 4 wide, single back. Fike in the shotgun. They'll bring the house. Fike will step up, man over the middle.
You can't slide. You got to get the ball up.
Oh, and he slid just in front of the markers. You have to know where the marker is. It was a nice call, but the Rams will take over on downs.
The ball was down a little bit low, Pat. If he'd have hit him in stride, got it to a little bit earlier, it would be a touchdown.
Right.
I mean, he was open, but the ball was just out of position.
Bulldogs of Fayetteville have to come out and get the ball back with 5:42. Another defensive stand will be real big right here.
And this is their second worst, field position that they've had, but it's still a benefit for Fayetteville to what they're giving them in the first quarter.
Ball at the Owasso 20-yard line. They'll come out, twin, 4 wide, single back. Havens in the shotgun. Motion.
Upfield.
No, come back around. To the left side.
Come on, Braden. Yes, come on,
Missed tackle. And there's a flag. Looked like we're going to get a penalty. When it happens back behind the ball, Anthony, it usually goes on the offensive team.
I think there's going to be a holding call, Pat, right there. He was trying to hang on for dear life.
Yes.
But he was trying, Pat. He was trying.
Kind of lost me on that misdirection play.
Oh, no. That was looked like old Statue of Liberty play, what they were trying to do. But, hey, haven't seen that in a long time. That's a big penalty right there, Pat. That's a big one.
Yes, that was. That's going to bring up 1st and 20. Ball on the Owasso 10-yard line. 3 trips right.
Oh, let's get it. Get it.
Football.
Oh,
that's going to be a safety for
the
Bulldogs of Fayetteville. Momentum shift right there, Anthony, and Fayetteville needed that play in the worst way. Defensively, you get a stop, and now you get a errant snap that goes into the end zone. You get a safety, and you're going to get the ball back with a chance to cut this lead down even more and kind of turn that momentum here with 5:26 to go in the half.
Coach Chick started bringing some pressure. I mean, he's not sitting back like that like he did in the first quarter.
Right.
He's literally bringing some pressure right now. He's kind of getting in a 4-man front, bringing that linebacker down late if they stay in the block because they're not running any deep routes or doing anything, down the field. So they're bringing the pressure, Pat. What I wanted to see, I mean, this looks pretty, Pat. This is what it's supposed to look like. Bring pressure.
Great defensive stand there by the Bulldogs. I mean, when you need a turnover, and good teams sometimes can create their own luck, and that was just a very opportunistic play at the time that the Bulldogs needed it defensively. To kind of get back in this game, I mean, if you notice, Fayetteville kind of getting settled in. That large senior group, it's not been so easy for the Rams of Owasso offensively the last 2 possessions.
I mean, Pat, we got a lot of ball left. I mean, our ultimate focus on defense is to not let them score and to get the ball back in our offensive hands. And, I mean, that's what we need to do. We need to get them a lot of possessions.
Right.
And they're going to take care of it. We just need to get the ball back in our receivers' hands and our quarterback's hands and our offense's hands as much as we possibly can.
Adams will be set to kick off from the Rams' 20-yard line. Fayetteville just getting a defensive safety. Fumbled snap by Havens, the quarterback. And the kick is high and short. Will be fielded at the 40-yard line. And that time, I'm pretty sure special teams coach told him, don't you do anything but catch and get down, young man.
I mean, Pat, we've been watching the film, okay? These guys get paid, pretty penny. They're pretty good coaches. So they've been watching film. They were ready for this. And, hey, Coach Blankenship and his defensive staff, I guess they have a plan for this. But this is what we want.
Field position has been in Fayetteville's favor, and it kind of started there late in that first quarter. You kind of felt like the field flipped, and Fayetteville again at the 40-yard line of Owasso, 1st and 10. 5:25 to go. Bulldogs trail 21-9. Fike in the shotgun.
Come on,
Give
Christian.
this to Setzer. He'll try to get it outside, and looks like there's going to be maybe a face mask. But
No, Pat.
it's looking like maybe a hold. We'll see.
Let's call by that back judge. It was a holding call.
Happened right at the point of contact. Whichever team starts walking backwards, that's the one you know got it. And it'll be on Fayetteville. Bulldogs will be called for a holding penalty. How many penalties is that for the Bulldogs?
Man, Pat, I'm sorry. I'm not even thinking about it. I just hope nobody get kicked out. But these are two hard-nosed football teams.
Absolutely.
You can tell they're well coached. They're well prepared. This is good football right here.
1st and 20 at the 50-yard line for the Bulldogs. Fike takes the snap.
There it
He's
is.
looking. He's got a man over the middle.
Oh!
And dropped.
It was wide open, Pat.
Collins,
I mean,
the
Pat,
intended receiver.
we found holes in their defense, Pat. This right there.
Fike
in the
couldn't
middle.
make a better pass.
I mean, Pat, they're
couldn't
standing there
throw it.
cover two. I mean, and they're getting deep because I think they have a fear.
You got to catch it before you can run.
But Pat, we have a hole in the middle of the field. If we can, we can get these guys to catch the ball.
They'll come back with that opportunity. That young man, he'll make amends for that. Trips right, single back. Fike in the shotgun.
It might be open
Satania
again, Pat.
down close to us on the island, 1-on-1. There's the snap.
Yeah.
Fike's going to step up. He's going to keep it.
Get up, Fike. Get up.
And he's going to get out of bounds.
That's
Stop the
positive
clock,
yards, Pat.
4:58. That's going to make it 3rd down.
Positive yards, Pat.
Fike's
Stay
going to
positive.
pick up. Looks like he got 12.
No, he got back to the original line.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. He'll get the 10
about
back.
13.
They'll make it 3rd and 11. He'll get 9. They'll give him 9 on the plate. Wow. Jeez.
Sit down, Pat. It's hot, man. It's hot, man.
Trips right. Fike in the shotgun. Single back. He'll take the snap.
There it is.
Still looking.
There it is.
He's got time. He'll roll to the right side under pressure. And he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be Big McClellan. Chris McClellan on the stop. First time we've said his name tonight.
Oh, no. He's been on the field a lot, Pat.
Been upfield a lot.
Yeah, and also, too, they're not running his way too much, Pat. So, I mean, we had a lot of time to make a
Fayetteville
good
had
play.
the ball at the 40-yard line and lost 6 on the play.
But, hey, Pat, let's flip the field again. Let's
That's
try
right.
to see if we can get them deep. And let's try to see if we can give them a long field this time. The same, we have some success with long fields.
4-16. Satania back deep to punt for Fayetteville. There's a snap. They're coming after him. He
Good
gets
punt.
it off.
Wonderful
Nice punt.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
And it's
Wow,
going
at
to be
the
out
one?
of bounds at the
1?
1-yard line.
Whoa.
Isaiah Satania. Where's it at?
What does he do? What
What can we hear?
Quack, quack.
There it is.
I mean, Pat, what can he do? I mean, he punt.
Oh, what a
punts, too.
punt.
Okay.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Wow. Okay.
4:02 to go. Owasso will take over. 1st and 10. That was a nice punt. That's how you flip the field.
Hey, field position, Pat. I told you, Pat.
He's more than a
This is gonna be
receiver.
a game of field position.
He's more than a receiver. You think that staff out there at Oregon's tuning into this game and
No.
maybe kind of he might
He
be a
will
punter.
not be a punter. At Oregon. I want
Twins
to see him in the
right.
corner.
Havens is in the shotgun. Oh, he'll go under center. Ball at the 2.
Come on, pressure. Go, go.
There's a snap. He's just going to try to sneak it out of there. Looks like this series is just going to be real conservative and not do anything over too over the top.
Oh,
But,
no.
hey, this is high school football, and Coach Blank is one heck of a coach, so you never know.
Yeah, but he don't see too many times with Watson being on the 1-yard line. So he's taking his time. He's figuring it out, but he's going to spread this out a little bit right here. He's going to take some chances with this.
Ball on 2, 2nd down. There's the pass. Out in the flat,
Good play,
complete.
Pat. Pat, I understand, Pat. We're on the 1, but we have to give him that cushion. I mean, yeah, they went at Mr. Maxwell, and Yeah, that was a big cushion. We had him on the one.
First down for Owasso. Twins right. Havens in the shotgun.
Mr. Adams, man. Mr. Adams.
There's the handoff up the middle. Stopped by a host of Bulldogs.
I think that's Mr. Manny Powell.
Powell will be on the stop, the senior linebacker. Gain of 1. They'll bring up 2nd and 9. Ball on the Owasso 13-yard line. 3:07 in the half. Rams lead it 21-9 over Fayetteville. Twins right. Havens in the shotgun. There's motion.
Come on, get upfield.
To Cole Adams. And he's going to turn the corner. Pick up a nice gain.
You know, Pat, we're really going to get up the field, Pat. We have to get upfield. They're getting the balls in their best player hands.
That'll be a first down.
Players' hands, and they're trying to get outside. So we have to get upfield. We got to get some pressure.
Ball at the 22 of Owasso. Havens in the shotgun.
Just went to our 4-man front.
Takes the snap.
Yes,
He's going to give it up front. He's going to be stopped.
Good job.
Believe that was 25 for the Bulldogs.
Is that Mr. Yurchek? 25? No.
Nealon. Twins right. Havens.
We're back to
4
that
wide,
three-man
single
front,
back.
Pat.
Havens in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap.
Get outside.
Over the middle.
Oh.
Complete for another first down. Carney on the reception. Another first down. 2 minutes to go. Ball at the Owasso 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Trips right. Havens in the shotgun.
Oh, too much. Get out there.
Over the middle. Complete.
That's it.
That's Carney.
Mr. Brandon Palmer.
Palmer will make the stop for Fayetteville. Fayetteville's going to have to bring pressure. They're sitting back. And if you let Carney have time, I mean, they're taking what the defense is giving.
And they're going a little fast, Pat. They know we're a little winded. I mean, we've been on the field for a while, Pat.
4 wide. They'll come up press coverage. There's the jet
field.
sweep.
That's it.
Nice play.
Still getting the first down, though, Pat.
Carney will pick up the first down. 1:15 and counting, and we're going to get a timeout here.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout, Pat.
With 1:15 to go. Bulldogs down 21-9. Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll be back. The score, Owasso 21, your Bulldogs 9. You're watching Bulldog football on OTH Media TV.
Trey.
When you start from the bottom, you're on the dream of the top. Set a goal to succeed, and I wouldn't be stopped. Drop they on me, even counting me out. Like I ain't have me no hustle, like I need me some clout. I say if they ain't involved, they don't want to see you win. Success is the root to a lot of faith. Well, love's a new hate, but why they love to hate? I'm just trying to run me up a bag. Let me be great, safe. I can never understand how another man can hate another man just because of the man. Had the better plan to become a better man, to survive and provide and take care of his fam. The most slept on from a slept on state. It was eat, greedy, and starve, and I refused to be ate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, so I went got me a plate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, and I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I couldn't, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion.
Owasso in the hurry up. Scott's got to come up and get in coverage. They're going to take another shot. He missed him. He's going for it again. McComb. Same play, same result, almost intercepted. Die for that. Lay out a little bit. Get that young man. Get you one. Get you one. They're coming back with the same play. Brings up 3rd down. Ball at at midfield. 1:06 to go, and Fayetteville's going to get a timeout. Anthony, it's quite obvious that they feel like they have an advantage. Their wide receivers of Owasso versus the cornerbacks of Fayetteville.
Oh, yes, man. I mean, they're trying to take advantage of something that they say don't fail. It was a little successful last week, people going out to McComb. I mean, it's there, but he's prepared this weekend. I wish he came up with that one better.
Right. He's been a lot better tonight in his coverage. I mean, playing the pass, and that's what you have to do when you're at those safety spots. You play pass first and then run second. I thought he likes to hit, and hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But I really like the way he's setting in and thinking more and using his eyes like a quarterback, seeing the game from where he's at.
I mean, Pat, he is a former quarterback, right? He's going to get his eyes better,
Right.
and hopefully for the rest of this season and tonight, he gets a chance to make a interception and flip the field again, get the ball back in the offense's hands.
Shotgun, takes the snap.
There it is.
He's
There it
under
is.
pressure.
Oh,
Little flat and Carney on the reception, and he's going to get another 1st down. That's 57 seconds and counting as the ball's down at the Fayetteville 34-yard line. 1st and 10. There's
come
the
up,
snap.
come up.
Man open
Oh,
over the
wheel
middle.
route.
He's
Wide
going
open.
deep, wide open, touchdown. Rams, Carney.
No, that's Mr. Adams.
Oh, that's Mr. Cole Adams. That's going to make it 27-9. I tell you what, if they don't get it cleaned up back there in that secondary, it's going to be a long night. I mean, the Owasso receivers are having their way, people, with the Fayetteville corners.
I mean,
They're
Pat,
having their way.
It was pretty much the same thing last year. These guys.
We talked about this coming
we
into
talked
the
about
game. This was the matchup.
Yeah.
Right now, the Owasso receivers, hey, that group, real deal. Adams set to kick. The extra point is up. And good. That's going to make it 28-9. Owasso. And Fayetteville has the ball at the 40-yard line, 21-9, needing to go in and score. And it just seems like things start going bad. Owasso gets the ball and at the 2. And, I mean, what a drive, Anthony. What a drive.
Hey, Pat, this is why they're who they are. I mean, Pat, they're number 2 in the state in the 6A. I mean, they're a phenomenal football team. Legend coach. I mean, well prepared. They stayed very sound there.
They threw that goal route 3 times out of the last 5 plays in that possession. That same goal route.
I mean, believe me, I wouldn't have.
We've got to
I
get
wouldn't have
back.
done that.
Got to get better in the
I
second. They
would
will.
not
These are
have done that,
seniors.
but they know what they're throwing at.
Got to make some adjustments. The secondary's going to have to play a lot better for Fayetteville in this second half for the Dogs to get back in this game. I mean, down 28-9. Bulldogs will have a chance with 41 seconds to get something on the scoreboard. But I tell you, I mean, I've been very impressed with this offensive football team that Owasso has here in Oklahoma. Adams set to kick off.
Our secondary has to tackle better.
Absolutely.
They have to tackle better. They have to come up and play big.
There's the kick. It's going to bounce around. Be fielded by Collins, and he's going to be hit at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, he likes running backwards.
Fayetteville will take the ball. 34 seconds at the. They'll call it the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. And there's a ram down on the football field. Being tended to. Hope the young man's okay. Looks like that's number 3. For Owasso. That player would be Jacob Clifton. He'll get up, walk off of his own power. Great job. You like to see those kind of things. Bulldogs will trot out, down 28-9. 34 seconds to go. First and 10 on their 16-yard line, and take a knee and get into the locker room, right?
Yeah. But Pat, you're just trying to, get the guys in the locker room, try to see if you can get them hydrated a little bit. Just trying to see if you can kind of figure out exactly how you can, get those inside slot receivers to kind of look for the ball a little bit. But Pat, it's going to be something though.
Empty backfield. Fike's going to
go
step
for it,
up.
Pat. Right
Man over the middle.
It's right there, Pat, in the middle.
He's got Hayes Robinson.
It's wide open.
And he's going to get down to the 48-yard line.
Pat, that cover two, they stand in that cover two all the time, and our inside slot receivers have been open all night, but they just haven't caught the ball. So,
Right.
I mean,
Trips right, empty backfield,
It's
5
there.
wide. Fike in the shotgun. First and 10. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Complete to Satania across the middle, and
Good
he's going to
tackle.
be brought down
Good
for a
tackle.
pickup of about 2 on the play, down to the 46-yard line.
call timeout.
Dogs are going to get a timeout with 2. Nope. They're just, I believe, did they let the clock run out or what happened?
No, he's going to fix it.
How much time was left on that clock? $10 seconds. I thought about 10 seconds would.
Okay.
You just want to take a shot down the field, throw it to the end zone.
Why not, Pat? I mean, Blair Blankenship did it twice, and
To his D1.
To his D1. I mean, Pat, what they did was, if you notice what they did, Pat, they got him tired. They went in twice in a row.
Yeah, they
got
threw
him
it at him
tired,
3 out of the 4 plays.
And then they came back with something that slipped around
Yeah.
the back of him.
With
and,
that man.
Pulled somebody in front of his face. He saw short, and then
Right.
Will Adams around. You got to stay deep on Adams
Right.
regardless, But they knew that was a strategy to that.
All right.
I think we're going to take
Man.
a shot down the field, Pat. I think we're going to take a shot down the field.
Real warm tonight, Anthony. Those
It's
young
Oklahoma
men staying
Heat,
high.
boy.
You can tell there's a
Hey.
lot of hydration going on. And you have to give credit to these training teams, these athletic trainers for both programs, keeping these kids in great shape. Pike takes the snap. Man over the middle.
There you go.
Complete.
Over the middle. I mean, Pat, it's there.
Down
It's
to the
open.
26-yard line.
open,
Another
Pat.
first down.
It's been wide open all night.
That looks like that's the tight end for the Bulldogs.
Clock went out.
The clock ran out. Oh. Looks like Casey's not too happy. And that's going to do it here at the half with the score. Owasso 28, Fayetteville 9. We're going to take a real quick break, and then when we come back, it's the halftime feature. Our featured Bulldog tonight will be senior linebacker Luke Jansky. Take a few minutes, and then we'll be back. You're listening. You're watching, I'm sorry, Bulldog football on OTH Media TV.
Drop they on me, even counting me out. Like I ain't have me no hustle, like I need me some clout. I say if they ain't involved, they don't want to see you win. Success is the root to a lot of faith. Well, love's a new hate, but why do love to hate? I'm just trying to run me up a bag. Let me be great, safe. I can never understand how another man can hate another man just because the other man had the better plan to become a better man, to survive and provide and take care of his fam. The most slept on from a slept on state. It was eat, greedy, and starve, and I refused to be ate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, so I went got me a plate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, and I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I couldn't, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I couldn't, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart. Said it don't matter good or bad, they gon' find a way to hate. But I'ma make them hate me, cause I'm great. When you at the top, they wanna take your place. And then when you're down below, they wanna laugh in your face. But man, put that faith in yourself and believe. Hard work, dedication, watch the blessings receive. It's always that one LeBron that didn't make that league, and it's always that straight A student that didn't get a degree. I'm just saying the plan A don't work, have a plan B. Plan B don't work it all the way out to plan Z. Just here to uplift spirits, motivate you, chase dreams, live life to the fullest and prosper by any means. So here's a little message to the you. The realest person you can never ever be is you. Don't let nobody persuade you into thinking different. You a leader, not a follower, and to conquer is the mission. Plus, not to mention, even though you fall, you never fail. Only winners left standing, and the strong gon' prevail. So when you're feeling down and out of need, a shoulder to lean on, pick up your phone, turn this on, and make it sing your theme song. A champion, even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. Champion.
And welcome back to tonight's halftime show here on OTH Media. Bulldog football, where the Bulldogs take on the Owasso Rams. And I'm joined on the senior feature Bulldog by Luke Jansky.
Hey, how we doing, Pat?
I'm doing very good, Luke. I mean, when we sit and talk on this halftime feature, Luke, and I say it's the last time around that you'll play high school football, your senior year, I mean, what comes to mind when that question is posed?
For me, I feel like the biggest thing is just when I was, like my little brother's age, and he's 10 years old, and I would be playing under the scoreboard, watching the Bulldogs play, thinking, man, those dudes are huge, those guys are seniors. I'm gonna be doing that someday. And now it's a reality. It's just crazy to come to grips with.
And you speak on that. I played there at Fayetteville myself. But, I mean, being a young kid that grows up and watches Fayetteville and now, having so much pressure when you put that jersey on. I mean, speak on just as that.
Say that one more time.
The pressure of just putting on that jersey and playing at Fayetteville. I mean, being one of those kids, you grew up watching it. I mean, how much different is it when you finally get to put that jersey on?
It's a lot different. I mean, just because now, like I am, or like, as a team, we are collectively who those kids are watching. And it's just a crazy, surreal moment just because, this is the last time I'm going to be able to do this. And now, the pressure's here, but once you step on that field, it really all goes away. You don't really hear the crowd. You're just focused on playing ball.
You look at your huge senior class, Luke, that you came in with as a freshman. I mean, 47 guys. I mean, talk about just that group of guys and, how special it's been to go on this journey of high school football there at Fayetteville with that group.
Oh, it's been awesome. We have a strong, leading senior class, and I'd say that's one thing we're kind of lacking last year. We had a lot of junior leaders last year, but now they're seniors. They have more experience, and a lot of these guys, we've been playing ball since Boys and Girls Club, and it's just awesome. We get to wear the purple all together now, and start playing some real football.
When you think back to your career on the football field, Luke, what are some of those moments that stick out to you? And I mean at all levels. I mean, you're sitting here in your senior year, and there's a lot to reflect back on. But what are some of those moments that you always remember?
For me personally, was the second time we played Bryant of my sophomore year. And sophomore year, I had big old Quade Mosier in front of me, so the play time as linebacker wasn't too prominent. But I was on every special team, and I lived off special teams. It was my favorite thing. And we were punting to Bryant, and the guy muffed it, and I recovered the fumble.
Right, I was
and
there.
And then we went and scored the next 3 plays, and it was just a crazy moment. It was just super cool, and I'll never forget it.
I know, being a Jansky, a coach of a son of a former coach. I mean, how special is that to be able to go home with your dad? I know he's the AD, but once a coach, always a coach. I mean, to be able to sit down and talk football with Steve, how awesome is that?
Oh, I can't explain how awesome it is because he has his dad cap, and then he has head football cap, you know, or head coach cap, and it's just awesome because like I get to see both sides of that. And then like when it's time to talk ball, we talk ball, and then when it's time to talk family, we talk family, and just the balance between that is just awesome.
Speaking
and
of
I really do cherish it.
talking with Luke Jansky here on the Senior Bulldog Feature here on the OTH Media TV halftime show. Speaking of family, I want to talk about your mom, Miss Meredith. I mean, talk about her and just how big of a part of that family she plays, you know, because, I mean, you've got several younger siblings as well.
Oh, I mean, she's the glue that holds this family together. You know what I mean? Like I got 3 younger siblings that are, you know, they're all gonna be Fayetteville Bulldogs. Noah obviously already is. He's a sophomore, and you know, she's just, you know, being a coach's wife. You know, the coach is always having to deal with football, and she was always there. She was at every single game. She's never missed a game. She's always, you know, making meals for the team. She's doing whatever it takes, you know. And it's just, and I mean, she's the best.
Looking at that senior class, Luke, I mean, how much it has, you know, what happened last year on that, you know, against Central in the state playoff first round, how much has that been the driving factor with this group and this football team as a whole?
You know, to be honest with you, Pat, I think that was just such a, I mean, with lack of a better word, a terrible moment. And I'm not going to sit here and say we talk about it all the time because it's pretty unspoken, but it's more like an outspoken thing. Like we just know, hey, that was a bad deal. Nothing can ever even relatively be close to that happening again. And so we just use that, and we just want to bring back the rich tradition that Fayetteville High School has in athletics, especially football.
One of the groups that I think, and I've not seen a group like you guys have, and that's that linebacker group, Luke. I mean, you get yourself, you're a chick, Manny Powell, Fields, Turner. Talk about that group and how special that is, because it's, you know, for the most part, it's a pretty senior laden, you know, group.
Yeah, I mean, you can call me biased, but I think we got the best linebacking core in the state, maybe even the South, maybe the country. I mean, Manny Powell is a dog. You know, Turner's a dog, and then the outside. I mean, they got speed, they got strength, and we all know where to go. And it's just a great group. There's a great rotation going on, and it just, you know, it's just instilling fear in the other opponents, linemen. You know what I mean?
Talking with Luke Jansky here on the halftime feature here on OTH Media TV. That last question, Luke, and I want to thank you for taking time out with me here on the halftime feature, Senior Bulldog. But, you know, when it's all said and done, what's, you know, you're going to walk away with, what is the uniqueness about being a Fayetteville Bulldog in your own personal words?
I mean, growing up, you know, we always, you know, had the rivalry with Bentonville and whatnot. But one thing I never realized is that no other team likes Fayetteville. No one likes Fayetteville because we're just the rich tradition that Fayetteville has is just unmatched, and the atmosphere that goes on, the way the games bring the whole town together. I've just never seen anything like it. You know, even back when my dad was coaching at Heber Springs, football was a huge deal there. Right. But it's nothing like it is up in Fayetteville. I mean, D1 athletes every single year, great coaching, always in the PR, whether it's, you know, good or, you know, bad last year. But it's just I've never seen anything like it, and I'm just so glad I get to be a part of it.
Well, Luke, I want to thank you for taking time out to sit down with me and kind of reflect and be that senior feature. Really great conversation. And hey, from Bulldog to Bulldog, I totally understand that last statement. And hey, I'm looking forward to being here in the box and watching your senior year.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on.
That was Luke Jansky on the Senior Bulldog feature here on OTH Media TV. Hey, let's take a real quick break, pay a few bills, and then when we come back, Anthony and I, gonna talk a little football. It's Fayetteville Owasso on OTH Media TV.
When you start from the bottom, you're on the dream at the top. Set a goal to succeed, and I wouldn't be stopped. Drop they on me, even counting me out. Like I ain't have me no hustle, like I need me some clout. I say if they ain't involved, they don't wanna see you win. Success is the root to a lot of faith. Well, love's a new hate, but why do love to hate? I'm just trying to run me up a bag. Let me be great, say I can never understand how another man can hate another man just because the other man had the better plan to become a better man, to survive and provide and take care of his fam. The most slept on from a slept on state. It was eat, greedy, and starve, and I refused to be ate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, so I went got me a plate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, and that is I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I couldn't, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I couldn't, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart. Said it don't matter good or bad, they gon' find a way to hate. But I'ma make them hate me, cause I'm great. When you at the top, they wanna take your place. And then when you're down below, they wanna laugh in your face. But man, put that faith in yourself and believe. Hard work, dedication, watch the blessings receive. It's always that one LeBron that didn't make that league. And it's always that straight A student that didn't get a degree. I'm just saying the plan A don't work, have a plan B. Plan B don't work, work it all the way out to plan Z. Just here to uplift spirits, motivate you, chase dreams. Live life to the fullest and prosper by any means. So here's a little message to the you. The realest person you can ever be is you. Don't let nobody persuade you into thinking different. You a leader, not a follower, and to conquer is the mission. Plus, not to mention, even though you fall, you never fail. Only winners left standing, and the strong gon' prevail. So when you're feeling down and out and need a shoulder to lean on, pick up your phone, turn this on, and make it sing your theme song. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. Champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion.
No train.
When you start from the bottom, you're on the dream at the top. Set a goal to succeed, and I wouldn't be stopped. Drop they on me, even counting me out. Like I ain't have me no hustle, like I need me some clout. I say if they ain't involved, they don't wanna see you win. Success is the root to a lot of faith. Well, love's a new hate, but why do love to hate? I'm just trying to run me up a bag. Let me be great, say I can never understand how another man can hate another man just because the other man had the better plan to become a better man, to survive and provide and take care of his fam. The most slept on from a slept on state. It was eat, greedy, and starve, and I refused to be ate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, so I went got me a plate. Said it was eat, greedy, and starve, and that is I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome, it's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart of a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things I ever had to overcome. It's because I had the heart of a champion. I got the heart. Said it don't matter good or bad, they gon' find a way to hate. But I'ma make them hate me, cause I'm great. When you at the top, they wanna take your place. And then when you're down below, they wanna laugh in your face. But man, put that faith in yourself and believe. Hard work, dedication, watch the blessings receive. It's always that one LeBron that didn't make that league. And it's always that straight A student that didn't get a degree. I'm just saying the plan A don't work, have a plan B. Plan B don't work it all the way out to plan Z. Just here to uplift spirits, motivate you, chase dreams. Live life to the fullest and prosper by any means. So here's a little message to the you. The realest person you can never ever be is you. Don't let nobody persuade you into thinking different. You a leader, not a follower, and to conquer is the mission. Plus, not to mention, even though you fall, you never fail. Only winners left standing and the strong gon' prevail. So when you're feeling down and out, need a shoulder to lean on. Pick up your phone, turn this on, and make it sing your theme song. I'm a champion. Even when they said I could, I still won. Out of all the things